Hello and welcome back to another Let's Play Nethack. I've been having a little troubles with my recording software. I've I did one play as a barbarian named Finn, and I got pretty far. I got all the way to Sokoban. When I went to save, I don't know, something happened, and it wouldn't save for me, so I tried it again. I tried from Sokoban, and I went a little bit farther to about where I am now. Tried to save, and again, didn't work on me. So I thought I was doing a little bit too long of recordings. So I'm going to be a little bit shorter with my recordings from here on in. See if that was the problem. I hope that'll fix it. But for this first video, I'm just going to detail how the adventure has been so far with Finn the Human Barbarian. So if you want to skip, that's quite alright. Part 2, I'll get right into the action and I'll start adventuring. And you'll see a little bit of what mid-game is like and how it differs a bit from the beginning. We did one Barbarian playthrough, only got to Minetown, and then died. So I guess in the beginning, I started with... Oh, here we go. I started with this axe. Just a one-handed axe and a two-handed sword. Now that's the other setup before I started with a two-handed axe and a one-handed sword, and that one's a lot better. So this one, the sword is kind of weak, or this axe is kind of weak, but I chose to use it anyway to get my axe skill up, so when I finally do get cleaver, I can really start dishing out some damage. So I decided to go with that. As we could see here, I picked up some really good armor early game. I got this Blessed +2 helm, and Blessed +3 iron shoes, Blessed +2 round shield, and that was all like before I had hit level 5. So by the time I had reached Minetown, before I had an AC of 6, this time I had an AC of about 2, or even lower, might have even been 0. Because I found some good Elvish Mithril armor, so I put that on. So that's really what made the difference, was testing each piece of armor, making sure it's not cursed, and then trying it on, because you'll find some really useful stuff, and that'll really up your survivability. So I got to Minetown, and it was a pretty good treasure trove of goodies. I was able to pick up this lamp, which was a magic lamp. At the time it was cursed, but I was able to bless it to give me a 75% chance of getting a wish, which I used to get this Grey Dragon scale mail. Another thing I picked up was this bag of holding. So let's take a look at what's in our bag of holding. Got quite... Oh, that was put stuff in it. Take something out. So I've got a whole bunch of gold, tons of scrolls. I've got 4 uncursed enchant weapon scrolls. So when I finally do get that cleaver, I'm just going to read those scrolls, bless it right up. I'll be just dishing out damage. A whole bunch of wands, a bunch of potions that I haven't, I think some I haven't identified yet. I might just start quaffing. A touchstone. I got some gems. So I went through a region of the game called Sokoban, and it's more of a puzzle. I might show you later. It's more of a puzzle where you try and move boulders in order to get them to fill in pits so that you can make it to the next level. And at the very top, on level 4, there's a choice. You can either get a bag of holding or an amulet of reflection. Both are really good. Sometimes on a playthrough you'll just skip the Gnomish Mines and go right to Sokoban first, just to get that amazing item. And unfortunately I got a bag of holding, and I already had one. I already had this one. So I decided just to leave my bag of holding there. I engraved Elbereth, I put it on, I surrounded it by boulders, so nothing should be able to get at it, and I just stashed a bunch of stuff in there. So when I come by later, I can get that. What else should I mention? I raided some vaults. I only went to Minetown. I got about halfway to Minetown. Or sorry, I got halfway down the Gnomish Mines to Minetown. And I don't find a big point in going all the way down to Minetown until you have a way of identifying gems. Mostly through like a touchstone, a blessed touchstone. So I've got my uncursed touchstone. And I'm just waiting for an opportunity to bless that. I might start dipping my potions to get water, because I have a co-aligned altar somewhere above. So I'm just going to keep descending, seeing if I could find something good. My objectives right now, I actually want to start a practice called altar scumming, which, named by the Nethack community. Basically where you camp on top of an altar and you just sacrifice a whole load of creatures. And I just want to do this so that I can get Cleaver, which is the only thing that's really missing for me right now is a good weapon. Not sure how much damage this is doing. I only think it's doing about D6, so it won't cut it later on. So I need to get that Cleaver. I might as well go and get as many things that I can turn into holy water if I get potions that I don't really need, and I have quite a few of those. This potion of sleep, I don't really need that. Potion of levitation, that can be diluted. Object detection, I might as well. So I'll do that. Potion of confusion, maybe. I'll keep it for now. But I'll do that, and try and get some summon monster scrolls so that I can really make use of this altar. Maybe bless that touchstone, go all the way down to Mind's End, and back up and beat the game. So that's what I'm hoping to do here. You'll see a lot of mid-game action, you'll see some late-game action, and sorry if I repeat anything that I may have said in the early videos, but I'll show you a little bit of the tips and tricks that I use throughout the game. So that's it for this recap video, and stay tuned for some action.